Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. You know, when I was assigned at San Roque Parish, one of the chapels that we used to go and celebrate Mass, it is in Libis, near Eastwood, the Padre Pio Chapel. At alam niyo po, doon, every after the Mass, mahina po ang 30 minutes sa dami ng taong nagpapabless ng religious items, nagpapadasal, at higit sa lahat, nagpapapray over. Usually, lalapit po sila. Sasabihin kung ano yung sakit nila o ano ang operation na gagawin sa kanila o kaya kung anong exam ang ite-take nila. And then they will undergo and then ask for blessing and prayers. Sobrang dami talaga. One time, may isang lalaki po, medyo may edad na. Siguro nahihiya siya. At sa sobrang haba ng pila, but I can feel that he also wants to be prayed over and for a blessing. Ang ginawa niya, lumapit sa akin, kinuha ang aking mga kamay, nag-bless, at humawak sa aking damit, sa aking chasuble, sabay nag-sign of the cross. Just like the woman in our gospel today. You know, indeed, there is really something deep and profound in our sense of touch. Sabi nga po nila that the feeling of touch is spread throughout our entire body through the largest organ, which is our skin. So I think it must be the strongest sense that we may experience. At alam niyo po, Jesus Himself knew the power of a touch. In our gospel today, which is rather long and lengthy, we heard about 2 healing stories. At alam niyo po, this can be classified into 2 categories. The first is that the person touching God, and the other one is God touching the person. May isang babae, 12 years nang dinudugo, hemorrhage, at wala pong lumalapit sa kanya. Bakit? Kasi ang dugo ay madumi para sa mga Hudyo. At pag nadikit ka, kahit sa dugo o ikaw ay may sugat, you are already considered impure. And so, you cannot go to the temple to worship and pray. Kaya ito po yung dahilan, kung naalala nyo yung parable of the Good Samaritan, yung may binugbog, nakahandusa yung lalaki, walang tumulong sa kanya. Dumaan yung mga pare, hindi siya tinulungan. Dumaan yung mga Levites, hindi din siya tinulungan. Bakit? Kasi duguan yung lalaki. Papunta sila para magdasal sa templo. And if they will help that man, they will be considered impure, and they have to undergo a ritual washing para makasamba sa templo. Kaya din yung iba bawal kainin yung dugo. And so sa kanilang culture, pag ikaw ay babae at natapat na iyong monthly period ang araw ng pagsamba, bawal kang pumasok ng templo at magdasal at mag-worship. Because in their eyes and tradition, you are impure. So just imagine the suffering of that woman. 12 years po of being impure. 12 years of being ostracized by people. Walang lumalapit sa kanya. See and feel the desperation of that woman. And so maybe in her mind, bahala na. Alam kong mali. nahawakan ko si Jesus. Kasi makukontaminate ko siya eh. Pero sige, kahit yung laylayan na lang nung kanyang ng damit, yung pinakamaduming parte ng kanyang suot, kahit yun na lang yung aking mahawakan, gagaling ako. That person touching God. At ang ending, healing o kagalingan. The other stories about the daughter of Jairus who was just passed away. Pagdating ni Jesus, sabi, the people are weeping and wailing loudly. Nananaghoy at naghihinagpis yung mga tao. Pero sabi ni Jesus, hindi. Buhay pa siya. Natutulog lang yan. And the people laughed and ridiculed him. But what did Jesus do? Baliktad naman ngayon. Jesus took the child by the hand. Hinawakan niya sa kamay ang bata and said to her, Talita kum. Little girl, rise up. And the little girl rose up, as he said. God touching the person. At ang ending ulit, healing o kagalingan. Dear brothers and sisters, the two stories of healing through the power of a touch. The woman touching God and God touching the woman. Both receive the healing and longings that they desire. Alam niyo po, ever since I got ordained, ang daming nagbe-bless sa akin at karamihan mas matanda sa akin. Dati kasi akala ko sa matatanda lang sa atin nagmamano. Ang daming nagpapapray over. Ang daming humihingi ng blessing ng Diyos through our hands. Pero bakit nga po ba tayo nagbe-bless at humihingi ng blessing sa mga pari? Yung iba nga, humahalik pa sa iyong kamay. And maybe, siguro it's because of the fact that when we were ordained, our hands were anointed with chrism. Yun po yung mabangong langis. Ina-anoint po ng bishop yung aming mga kamay. And that after each Mass, our unworthy hands are able to consecrate the bread and wine into the body and blood of Christ. Only the priest's hands, our unworthy hands, our undeserving hands can do that. And so always pray for the grace of healing and miracle through the power of a touch, dear brothers and sisters. Never grow tired of touching God. Whenever you have problems, whenever you are sick, whenever you are undergoing something, whenever you are asking for anything, never grow tired of touching God. At kung dumating po sa point na tayo po ay mapagod, tayo po ay manghina sa paghawak sa Diyos, pray that God will be the one to touch us. Remember, there is healing in both ways of touching. Malay natin, baka kahit sa laylayan na lang ng damit, kahit doon na lang tayo humawak, gagaling tayo. Amen.